What's the best response to dad? I think I'm gay. Lesbian here. When I came out to my dad, he said that's okay, honey, I don't like guys either. Just like your old man. Wanna go golfing? My stepdad, who I consider my dad, was the man that raised me, and he's a big redneck steel worker. I came out at 18 and he sat me down and said, "Son, I've loved you like you were my own for the past 14 years. Why the hell would I stop now? You still have to wear a condom." For me, this is the most real dad answer. Doesn't question what you're doing, just wants to make sure you're doing it right. Dad, I think I'm gay, don't just think it, you have to do it. My college roommate told me that when he came out to his mother, she asked, "So what is butt sex like?" "Your father keeps pressuring me for it." When my brother came out to my mom, she said, "Really? I always thought me would be the gay son. I had a girlfriend at the time my parents had just found out about." Similar thing here. My brother came out and my sister said she thought it would have been me, despite my girlfriend. We asked why and she said, "Because he always orders pizza really late. To this day we haven't a ducking clue what that even means." Ordering pizza late and a dislike of mushrooms, new predictors of queer identity. Cox and Roommates, 2023. Ordering pizza late and a dislike of mushrooms, new predictors of queer identity. Well, in that case, put a fat cock in my mouth. And on your pizza. So that's why you don't like mushrooms. At least that's what my friend's dad said to him when he came out. We still don't know what he meant by that. I want you to know that no matter who you love, I still need you to take out the trash. It's full. And replace the ducking liner this time. No matter who you get hot for, don't touch the damn thermostat. The best answer is, and will always be, match their energy. If they're serious, take it seriously. If they're really nervous, then show them you love them and reassure them that they're perfect the way they are. If they just throw it out there like it's no big deal, then don't make a big deal out of it. There's no one way to react to someone coming out. You have to use your emotional intelligence, and read the room a little. But the most important thing is to just be supportive. Even if your response is sorta tone deaf, if you mean well, then your kid will get that. One of my friends from high school was gay, and when he came out to his family, his dad literally didn't look up from his newspaper, told him his sister didn't need to tell him she was straight, so why would he need to explain that he was gay? Hess known him his whole life and already knew that. It was cute because he was so worried. I had a friend who came out to me and asked me to be around when he told his mom. She was awesome-eyed why he wanted me there. So he walks into her office and I'm outside the door. He is obviously nervous and fidgeting. She looks up and goes, "Oh good, you're out of the closet." Gave him a quick hug and told him to go buy something she needed for dinner. This was my sister coming out to my mom. She was already late 30s by this time, so a bit of late revelation. "Sister, so I'm bringing my girlfriend to Thanksgiving dinner. And she's vegan." "Mom, okay, so what do I make a vegan for Thanksgiving dinner?" "Sister, Mom, my girlfriend." "Girl. Friend." "Mom, yes, I understand. But WTF am I supposed to make for vegan Thanksgiving?" I mean, I get it. I can cook for anyone, gay or straight, not a problem, but what the duck is vegan Thanksgiving? Tofurkey. This looks like a swear word. Go fork yourself. I was getting ready to go to a sleepover with a girl I was totally crushing on, and my mom was like, "You look like you're getting ready for a date." And I paused and was like, "Would it be okay if I was going on a date with a girl?" My mom just said, "Of course, just remember to practice safe sex. You can get STDs from girls too." Edit to add, first, thanks for all the positive praise from my mom, she is wonderful. For clarification, since some people were making it weird, I was 1516 at the time this happened. Also, this appears to set off a debate about, do you allow same-sex sleepovers if your child is attracted to the same sex? I think in my mom's point of view, if I was into girls, then we were dodging the teenage pregnancy bullet. But truthfully, she knew that teens do things no matter what is allowed or not allowed. It's a time of experimentation. I could go over to someone's house and we could sneak out and meet up with boys. All she had control of is the knowledge and tools she gave me to navigate the murky waters of the teenage years. Your mom is awesome. I thought you were about to give me bad news. Don't scare me like that. My granny, when my uncle came out, in the 70s. She was decades ahead of her time. This was my literal response when my brother came out to me. Head called me and said he had something urgent to tell me and it had to be face to face. I was a bus journey away and started to panic, so I made him tell me over the phone. I'm gay. I know that. I thought someone had died. Reminds me of one of my good friends in college. He and our group had been hanging out since high school and he told us he had something urgent to tell us. We were all afraid his dad was having another bout of cancer, but thankfully he just wanted to finally come out. We just told him we all knew since middle school, but were waiting on him to find out and be comfortable with it, so we never brought it up. Literally one of my friends in college, he told us like some kind of revelation and was so disappointed when everyone was just like, oh yeah, we all kinda knew that, bud. When I came out to my dad when I was 16, I thought he would disown me. He said, son, if anyone ever hurts you for that, I'll ducking kill them. In that moment I realized that I had the best dad in the world. This story does not involve a dad, but it involves a very religious grandma. One of my friends was very nervous about telling his grandma that he was gay, and put it off for a long time. But when he turned 18, he decided that he had to get this done. When he told her, she just looked at him calmly, answered, "Of course you are. I have known that since you were 10. At the age of 10 he didn't even know it himself yet. Edit, thank you very much everyone for upvotes and the award. It is good to think about that my most popular comment to date is about my friend being accepted for who he is. Thank you again. A friend of mine told me he knew his son was gay because around that age his son always pointed out how strong road workers were whenever they passed them on car rides. I had to watch Magnum Pi all the time when I was a kid. 40 years later and my type hasn't changed. Yes, Higgins was a very handsome man. Well, my dad said, I know. And I don't care. As long as you are happy, I'm also happy for you. And then asked me if I wanted a beer or scotch to celebrate that I finally had the confidence to tell him. That's better than a buddy of mine from college. His dad was one of those manly men, firefighter, did woodworking in his spare time type guys. My friend wanted support when he came out to his dad, so I went with him. He told his dad that he was gay, and his dad just said, no shit. You've been gay since you were 14. He then looked at me and asked if I was his son's boyfriend. My friend replied no, just my friend, and his dad said, good. You can do better. Ducking brutal. My buddy then told his dad that he loved him, and his dad grunted, which is manly man talk for I love you too, and then he grilled us cheeseburgers. Somehow, you were the one that walked away from that ordeal feeling like shit and needed support lol. My daughter was looking extremely nervous one night while I was cooking dinner. I could see her talking quietly with her mom, but she continued to look uneasy. After a bit of time, she came into the kitchen and I asked her what was wrong. She didn't want to tell me at first, but I could tell she was uneasy, so I said she could always tell me anything. She finally said that she was pansexual. I just looked at her and said that just means twice as many people that can turn you down for dates now, and she busted out laughing as I went back to cooking to finish dinner. She was apparently really nervous about telling me for some reason and was glad I wasn't upset. You were cooking dinner? You missed a golden dad joke chance. Get your own pan. This is mine. Damn it, missed opportunity. Dad card rescinded, sorry pal. I have no daughter. Not because you're pansexual, but because I didn't make a dad joke. I failed you. You have no father. I have failed you. I drunk dialed my dad my freshman year of college in a sobbing mess and told him I was bi. Went something like this. Me, I'm bisexual. Dad, yeah, I figured. Me, huh? What? Dad, there were some obvious signs. Go to sleep, idiot. You have class in the morning. Edit, goodbye inbox, 3. Paying for this expensive college, this fool better be getting up for class. Priorities. I don't give a shit if you're bi, I want to see some grades for my money.